I don't know why I did that, but yay. Lost hero. I'm really bad at holding this. Oh, it's heavy. Okay. Reading time. What? Okay, I'm starting The Lost Hero. This isn't a special version, by the way, I don't think. It's a hardcover. It just doesn't have the cover on. I thought this looked really cool. Also, sorry for any and all background noise in advance. I'm in my living room. Also, sorry if you hear my brother. I'm going to wear my Camp Half-Blood necklace. On my end, it didn't look like it was turned the right way for the camera, so I put it how it looked like it should be on the camera for you guys to see my necklace proper, but then turns out it flipped the camera after I recorded, so it would have been fine the way I had the necklace before, so I'm sorry it's gonna be backwards like the rest. Okay, anyways, back to this. I like to procrastinate. I need to start this before I take up too much space on my phone. So I'm gonna read this. I'm gonna read The Lost Hero. I have all the books now, instead of just the 2 and 3. I got them all. So, yeah, it's a big book, bigger than the other 5. So wish me luck. I'm gonna read the first page, maybe on the camera, I don't know. I have 2 options for bookmarks, because I made some. I have this one, kind of plain, just says, look, I didn't want to be a half-blood. Percy. It says, to the dumb kids, and Lotus Casino, or Lotus. Yeah, I kind of liked it. So I think I'm gonna use this one. I don't think so. Actually, I like it, but like, iconic. I made sure it would fit as well. Oh, it's brown, I like that. I like the colors. Ooh, The Lost Hero. Ooh, The Lost Hero. It's just repeating. Oh, I'm sorry. What? I thought... That's not Percy's name. That's not him. That, my friend, is not how you spell Percy. P-E-R-C-Y. J-A-S-O-N. It's the same amount of letters, but it's not his name. That first line. Okay, sorry. Also, spoilers accidentally, maybe. Okay, chapter 1, Jason. Even before he got electrocuted, Jason was having a rotten day. He woke in the backseat of a school bus, not sure where he was, holding hands with a girl he didn't know. That wasn't necessarily the rotten part. The girl was cute, but he couldn't figure out who she was or what he was doing there. He sat up and rubbed his eyes, trying to think. A few dozen kids sprawled in the seats in front of him, listening to iPods, talking, or sleeping. They all looked around his age. 15, 16? Okay, that was scary. He didn't know his own age. What is happening? The bus rumbled along a bumpy road. Out the windows, a desert rolled by under a bright blue sky. Jason was pretty sure he didn't live in the desert. He tried to think back. The last thing he remembered, the girl squeezed his hand. Jason, you okay? She wore faded jeans, hiking boots, and a golden fleece, snowboarding jacket. Her chocolate brown hair was cut choppy and uneven, with thin strands braided down the sides. She wore no makeup, like she was trying not to draw attention to herself, but it didn't work. She was seriously pretty. Her eyes seemed to change color like a kaleidoscope, brown, blue, and green. Jason let go of her hand. I don't... In the front of the bus, a teacher shouted, "All right, Cupcakes, listen up." The guy was obviously a coach. His baseball cap was pulled low over his hair so you could just see his beady eyes. He had a wispy goatee and a sour face, like he'd eaten something moldy. His buff arms and chest pushed against a bright orange polo shirt. His nylon workout pants and Nikes were spotless white. A whistle hung from his neck and a megaphone was clipped to his belt. Wait, those can clip to your belt? That's cool. He would have looked scary if he hadn't been 5'0". When he stood up in the aisle, one of the students called, "Stand up, Coach Hedge." "I heard that." The coach scanned the bus for the offender. Then his eyes fixed on Jason, and his scowl deepened. A jolt went down Jason's spine. He was sure the coach knew he didn't belong there. He was going to call Jason out, demand to know what he was doing on the bus, and Jason wouldn't have a clue what to say. But Coach Hedge looked away and cleared his throat. "We'll arrive in 5 minutes. Stay with your partner. Don't lose your worksheet. And if any of you precious little cupcakes causes any trouble on this trip, I will personally send you back to campus the hard way." Well, that's all you guys get. I'm gonna read the rest by myself.
I'm sorry, Piper did what? She stole a BMW? Oh my god! Okay, new plan. I'm gonna try reading to my dogs because they don't like the silence apparently. They like sounds. So if I read to them, they'll probably be a little less anxious. Let's try that. I might not get as much done as I would have before, but it's fine. But also, Leo, again with the megaphone thing, he really made it sound like a moo thing. Like what? Darth Vader. Okay, I'm loving this so far. It's hilarious and confusing. Yeah. Sorry, I just need to talk for a second. I'm on page, what it says, 9. 1, I hate Dylan so far. Who the hell is he? I don't like him. 2, love Leo. 3, Piper is really, I'm loving her. Jason, interesting dude, interesting fella. Don't hate him so far. But Leo, Jason said, you're weird. Yeah, he told me that a lot, Leo grinned. But if you don't remember me, that means I can reuse all my old jokes. Come on. I love that. But Jason figured that if this was his best friend, his life must be pretty messed up. But he followed Leo into the museum. What do you mean, messed up? I like Leo so far. Except I wouldn't enjoy having shaving cream on my Jell-O. Because I don't really eat Jell-O anyway, but like, I wouldn't trust anything he did after that, actually. Okay, continuing. Okay, another update before I actually continue reading. I got some cookies right here. And I got some chocolate mint things. And I got my glasses cleaner, so we're good to go. I also, before, have my Grumpy Bear and my blanket. I'm all set. I was about to continue reading again, and then I heard the freaking ice cream truck going past my house. They always tempt me. I haven't had one of the ice creams from those things in years, and I always had to like bribe my parents for it. Like, oh my god. Okay. Anyways, let's read, hopefully. Okay. Page 14. What is happening to Jason? But also, he didn't have any idea how to name 3 sedimentary strata you observe, or describe 2 examples of erosion. Okay, for the erosion part, I know that. That was 7th grade. Yeah, what the heck is happening? I'm confused. Okay. So I'm on chapter 2 now. We're dealing with a demigod here, but also 2 other demigods, apparently, who are older. And are they going to Camp Half-Blood, it sounds like? Like, the people from camp are coming to get them, because, obviously, like, they'd be sending out, like, satyrs and stuff. So we might see Percy, maybe helping. Because if he's a special package, then they're gonna need help. But, also, he's asking if he's controlling the storm. But that would mean he thinks he's a child of Zeus. But if he's a child of Zeus, then he would have been a forbidden kid. And so Thalia wouldn't have... But Thalia doesn't have a sibling. And it can't be like... Actually, I don't know the timeline. But it doesn't sound like it's that long after the first book series, because they were talking about iPods, and those probably weren't used that late in like 2015 or something, like after the books. Like, yeah. So he probably had to be born like around the same time as Thalia. But that means at the time he would have been a... What? Like now, obviously, he's not forbidden, because like they fixed that. But, huh? How did no one get him at the time? Is that why he doesn't have memories? Okay, anyways, moving on. Tell me how I knew Dylan was gonna be the monster. It was either him or Isabel. He says, "Sorry, Piper. I'm done helping." He flicked his wrist and Piper flew backwards, slamming into the doors and sliding to the skywalk deck. What? What kind of power does he have? Oh my god. Piper. Okay, I think I was wrong about Jason being the son of Zeus. It was obviously Dylan in charge of that stuff, all like the clouds and stuff. But I love Jason and Piper. Like, cute, smart, and violent. Jason wished he remembered having her as a girlfriend. That's so cute. Oh, I love them.
Also, Coach Hedge. Yep, Sato. So, it's time for me to do a little recap of all this stuff that I wanted to talk about before while I was reading, but one, I couldn't because it was too interesting, and two, I had to eat dinner and stuff, so I read after dinner, and they have a movie playing downstairs. You know, can't record while people are there. So I came upstairs to my room to continue reading and call my friend to talk about this with her because she's read the book. Never mind, I gotta go now. Hold on. That was funny. I was just talking about her, and I was literally gonna like talk about what happened on the video and then go call her to talk about it with her, and then she called me as I was thinking that. Okay, so basically I want to do like the recap of what I was wanting to say. One, I loved the like little Star Trek jokes. Amazing. Two, Jason can just float, I guess. Also, Percy's missing? What? Where's Nico? I need to know. He has to know something about Percy missing. Freaking Hera. Hate her. B word. Don't like her. Then, Piper. I feel so bad for her. She didn't have a real relationship with him, but she feels like she did. That's so sad. Also, what the hell do you mean, Chiron? What do you mean he's supposed to be dead? And then also, freaking someone brought him back to life. And then Piper passed out after seeing Rachel. And then Rachel brought her into the house, the big house with Annabeth. And freaking, she's like, I think I killed her. That's the last thing I saw. Why did they end the chapter like that? Freaking Rick! Like, I know I can just move on to the next chapter, but no, I can't. What do you mean? I think the redheaded girl gulped. I think I may have killed her. What do you mean, Rachel? You can't just go saying that. And also, Drew, I don't like you. As a fellow Aphrodite camper, I do not like you. I preferred Selena, okay? Just gonna throw that out there. Okay, now I gotta go call my friend. Bye.
So, I'm sorry about the background noise. I'm officially on page 98 in a day. That's a lot for me. But also, I have a snack that my mother just threw up the stairs at me. What the heck is this? A weird snack for a weird book. I like it. Piper's about to possibly get claimed because the campfire is starting. I'm so excited to see who her parent is, but also, girls, let's tell Annabeth or Rachel or someone what is happening. Like, they're gonna hate you more for betraying them without telling them. But, like, if you tell them, maybe they can help you. But also, if you tell them, then they won't hate you. And also, girl, they've dealt with a few other traitors before, and they've all ended up fine. It's okay. They fixed their relationship in the end. Girl, you don't need to worry. They will like you still. They don't even know you enough to, like, judge you yet. Anyways, moving on. This new prophecy doesn't sound good. Also, I was right earlier. Jason is the son of Zeus. What? I didn't think he was anymore. Okay, anyways, so this new prophecy says, Child of lightning, beware the earth. The giants revenge, the seven shall birth. The forge and dove shall break the cage, and death unleash through Hera's rage. What? Okay, I'm gonna try and decipher this. Child of lightning, beware the earth. So, child of lightning, it's gotta be Jason now. Beware the earth. Earthshaker, we know that could be meaning Percy. Or it could just not mean a child. It could be, you know, just the earth, the ground in general. The giants revenge, the seven shall birth. So, like, if I, like bring up the giant. The forge and dove shall break the cage. Forge and dove, like Hephaestus and Aphrodite. Like, the forge. So Leo, possibly, but I don't want to say Drew as the Aphrodite child, but I don't know any other Aphrodite campers, other than Selena, who's dead. And death unleashed through Hera's rage. Frick you, Hera! Who are you trying to kill now? Better not be Piper's dad.
Okay. Well, wish me luck. I can't believe this. Piper's a daughter of Aphrodite. Piper is a daughter of Aphrodite, my sister. Oh, also I fixed my necklace. But my sister. Oh, that was good revenge moment on her part for Drew, but I'm sorry. Why didn't Leo get bowed down to when he got his thing revealed with the fire and stuff? He didn't get people bowing down to him, but then for Aphrodite and Piper and stuff, they're like, hail Piper McLean, daughter of Aphrodite. Also, sorry, I love this part. Daughter of Aphrodite, Lady of the Doves, Goddess of Love. That sounds like it should rhyme. It does kind of rhyme. It sounds so cool. Leo's babysitter was Hera. He got babysat by a literal goddess. She's the queen of the gods. And she was just casually going around being his babysitter. What was she doing in her free time? She may not have been having kids, but she was definitely trying to kill them.
I'm sorry. Hera placed Leo down to sleep when he was 2 in a blazing fireplace. She's supposed to be like the family goddess. She's supposed to like know stuff about children and stuff and how to take care of them and stuff. That's not how you do that. What? She was taking more care of him and being more in his life than his dad was. Think about that actually. Damn, that's sad.